port problems from coast to coast.
Port Everglades recently accommodated the MSC Stella container ship.
But Florida's governor says he has the Sunshine State solution. A confidant to Nicolas Maduro sent to court in South Florida.
They need to bring Dad home,
resulting in retaliation. And the U.S. should not pay ransom to kidnappers.
They have to tread carefully.
That's the message from a former Haitian prime minister. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Good morning, South Florida. I'm Zitlali Solate.
And I'm Danelle Dukin. Today is Wednesday, October 20th, 2021.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
Supply chain problems, meaning that not even Santa Claus might arrive on time for this holiday season. Across the country, Americans are unable to find any imported products due to the bottleneck many ports are facing.
The network's Eugenia Shorin is at Port Everglades with the story.
As seasonal shoppers begin to procure their laundry list of holiday items, America faces a supply chain crisis exacerbated by the pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic forced many businesses, including factories and production lines, to close, leaving many workers unemployed. However, as the world is coming back to pre-pandemic economic levels, the demand on goods bounced back faster than ever.
I normally start to see tire shortages end of November, December time, and we're already seeing them, and to be honest, we haven't even started the crazy time yet.
The crisis is one of the worst supply chain crises in the U.S. history. The Biden administration announced last Wednesday that the White House will work closely with ports and other companies in the West Coast to reduce any further backlogs by operating 24/7. But small businesses say that it's too late to fix that issue.
This Christmas, the damage is done. We just have to hope and pray and that products are getting through.
It's been one delay after another, and we've, of course, been pushing and pushing and pushing, but these delays are inevitable right now.
Governor Ron DeSantis said yesterday at a conference in Jacksonville that Florida might be the solution to help with the national supply chain crisis by rerouting cargo containers arriving to California.
We're able to accommodate these ships without backups. Our seaports are used to operating around the clock. They're used to moving cargo.
For now, experts predict that Americans will continue to experience higher prices and shortages on products until 2022. This is Eugenia Shorin reporting for the South Florida Media Network.
South Florida relatives of Mia Marcano have filed a $30,000 wrongful death lawsuit against the apartment complex where she lived and worked. The suit accuses the Arden Villas apartment in Orange County of negligence in the 19-year-old's death. A maintenance worker who police believed killed Mia and later took his own life used a master key to get into her apartment.
3 years after the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting, Nicholas Cruz intends to plead guilty on all counts today. Cruz faces a total of 34 counts, including charges of premeditated first-degree murder and first-degree attempted murder. There is no plea with prosecutors, and the death penalty will be on the table when Cruz is sentenced.
A department in mourning for Hollywood police officer Yandy Chirino after a late-night vigil for him outside the police headquarters. He was the department's first death in the line of duty in nearly 13 years. The suspect accused of killing Chirino, Jason Benegas, was wearing a suicide vest when he made his court appearance yesterday.
A criminal case playing out in the U.S. could have major consequences for former American oil executives held in Venezuela. The network's Alejandra Garcia is in the control center this morning.
Alex Zapp, a businessman and close associate of Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro, appeared in a Florida court after his extradition from Cape Verde and is accused of money laundering in Venezuela.
The group of 5 U.S. citizens and 1 permanent U.S. resident were imprisoned only hours after a businessman close to Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro was extradited from Cape Verde to the United States. The family of Jose Angel Pereira, one of the 6, posted a video where he says he was afraid that if taken to prison again, it would be under the worst conditions possible. Veronica, the daughter of a Citgo 6 detainee, expressed her frustration after her father was sent back to the detention center.
It's a very simple problem with a very easy solution. I need my President Biden to sit down and discuss with the Venezuelan government what it is that's going on, and they need to bring Dad home.
Zapp is a Colombian businessman close to Maduro who appeared in court Monday in Florida after being indicted in the U.S. for money laundering and fraud charges. Many in the Venezuelan opposition say this is nothing more than a retaliation move for Alex Zapp's extradition Saturday from Cape Verde to the United States. The Venezuelan government is allegedly protesting his extradition because it means that one of President Maduro's closest confidants may be available for interrogations by U.S. authorities.
Special agents with Homeland Security and FBI Miami assisted during the investigation in the money laundering case as U.S. judge set on November 1st arraignment date for Alex Saab. In the control center, Alejandra Garcia, South Florida Media Network.
Haitian kidnappers of missionaries asked for $17 million for ransom. That's how much the gang that kidnapped a group of 17 American and Canadian missionaries in Haiti is asking for, $1 million for each one. But while negotiations are ongoing, experts say it will not be easy.
Negotiating with them would certainly not be an option, but of course they have to tread carefully. It would be very unfortunate for the $17 million to be paid because that would only reinforce the gang and that would only finance further kidnapping.
Affiliated with the Ohio-based Christian and Missionaries, which says the abducted group is made up of 5 men, 7 women, and 5 children. The Justice Minister says Haitian police negotiations and the FBI are advising the missionary group on how to proceed.
Plane crash on takeoff and how somehow all the passengers managed to safely escape.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
Tonight gives us a chance to remember the many groups who are leading the charge against the communist dictatorship.
Cubans for their unity and strength. Don't go away. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantore here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
Whether it be sports, music, or art, we're all good at different things. But when it comes to texting and driving, no one's good at that.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
Recognition for their unity and bravery. Governor Rick Scott honors Cubans with a special award for rallying this year over the Cuban regime. Senator Rick Scott honoring Cubans with the Freedom Award.
International Republican Institute presents the John S. McCain Freedom Award to the people of Belarus, Burma, Cuba, and Lithuania, and the heroes of COVID as well.
This evening, I am proud to present the 2021 John S. McCain Freedom Award to the people of Cuba. Tonight gives us a chance to remember the many groups who are leading the charge against the communist dictatorship.
Senator Rick Scott handed out the award to those that have fought for repressed Cubans under the Castro regime.
A private jet erupted into flames after veering off a runway near Houston. It happened yesterday as a plane was leaving an airport near Houston and heading to Boston for the Red Sox-Astros game. Luckily, all 21 passengers and crew members managed to leave the scene safely before the plane erupted into flames. The National Transportation Safety Board will be investigating the crash.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Danelle Dukin.
And I'm Zitlali Solate. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.